Hello, Nadine here, and today I'm going to try something totally new to me. This is a new product that I've never tried before, but I'm kind of excited to try it. It's called Artesprix, I think I'm saying that correctly, and it is transfer ink, basically. So I have several different colors. This looks like all main primary colors right there. And then I have, these are pastels. Let's see those colors. These ones are all just black and different shaped tips. And then these ones are Gnomie but Botanicals. And there's those colors. So I am going to be using the inks, and then this is just an ink pad with this canvas bag. And then I'll also be using, oh here, I actually have a sheet right here that shows all of the different colored markers that I have. And then I'm going to be using these two stamps that is from Crackerbox stamps. So I'm going to show how you can use your stamps to transfer onto something like canvas, or they also have things like metal tags that you can use, and there's t-shirts, there's all kinds of different things that you can transfer it onto. But right now, today, I'm just going to do the bag. So to get started, I went ahead and grabbed, this is just a plain piece of white copy paper. Nothing special, just copy paper. And then you want to measure it so it's about 1 inch to 2 inches bigger than the piece that you're working on or working with. So I'm just going to cut that down to right there. And then, just so I know what size my bag is, I'm going to trace it lightly with a pencil. You don't want to use anything other than a pencil. The pencil does not transfer, so it is a good product to use so you don't mark up the edge of your piece or whatever you're using. You don't want to mark it up, and then also so it doesn't transfer, like I said. So I want to get an idea of how I want this to be on the bag. So it is going to be something like that, but I'm going to put it onto here. Okay, so I'm going to use my Misti. And the first thing I want to do, I'm going to stamp the girl. I'm going to fold this over a little so it fits into the Misti better. And then taking the ink, I'm going to just ink up the girl. And I'm just going to use some Stays-On cleaner to clean off my stamp. Okay, so now flipping the paper over, because this is going to be kind of tricky, I have to stamp this again. Hold that over again so it's out of my way. Get the magnet that's stuck to the bottom of my Misti. There we go. So because I'm ironing this on, the reason why I'm going to do this on the back side is because I need the words to be mirrored imaged. So I'm just going to stamp this with normal ink, which I'm just going to use Memento. You can use any kind of ink that you have. Like that. And then using these black markers, I am going to trace it so that way I am getting it to be mirrored image on the front here. So it looks like it comes with two black fines. You can see those are fine tips. And then comes with 2 rounds. See the round one? And then this one must be the chisel. Yep. So you can see the chisel tip. I am just going to use the fine one here. I'm just going to trace the letters. If you're good at writing, you probably don't need to trace them like I do, but I am not good at writing, so I am tracing it. Okay, so my tracing isn't perfect, but you get the idea. And now I'm just going to color in the girl with the different colors that I have. Okay, I have it all colored in, and the colors are kind of dull right now. They're not really shiny or smooth even, I guess you would say. But once they get baked onto the material, they will be. So I'm going to lay this down on here, following where my trace lines were. And then I'm going to use some of the heat transfer, or heat tape. So you want to make sure that you lay it down this way, because if you do it the other way, and if, like, let's say you did it this way and you taped over this or something, the heat or the tape will make it so this won't transfer, because it will protect it so it won't transfer over. So you always want to go to the back side of the material that you're using to hold it into place. Like that. And then the next step is using the protective paper, which is sort of like a waxed paper, I guess is the best way to explain this. And I'm just going to cut 2 pieces. You want it to be a little bit bigger than your project. Like so. And then I'm just going to create a sandwich. You want to put one on the bottom and then one on the top. Now, if you have a heat press, take that tape off. If you have a heat press, you can easily just put this like this just right inside of your heat press. But I don't, so I am actually going to take this and go use a regular house iron and iron that. So I will be right back. Okay, I found a way that I can actually show you. I do have it's a Cricut, so it's a Cricut Easy Press mat that I have. So I decided to lay that down on my surface, and then just using my regular house iron, I put it on linen for the hottest setting and turn the steam off. And because there's holes in irons, the heat isn't, I guess, even is what they say. So you want to put it on the highest setting, which is usually linen, and you always want to make sure the steam is off. And since I am not using the heat press, and I'm going to be using this, I'm going to put it on there, and you want to move it around, and I'm going to have to leave it on there probably for about 3 minutes. Trying to leave it on there. So I'm going to set a timer. You don't want to just walk away from this, because leaving an iron like that probably isn't safe. So I'm just going to set a timer for 3 minutes, and then just move this around slightly so it goes around where those little holes are at underneath there. Okay, so I ironed it for about 3 minutes, and then I let it cool for about another minute or 2 afterwards, so it's not super hot to the touch, and now I'm going to reveal it. Hopefully it works, because remember, this was my first time. And I'm going to peel this off. And there it is. Woohoo! It worked! Yay! There it is. How cute. So this would be a great gift for any of your crafty friends, or however you want to make it. Use any kind of stamps that you have laying around. It's just a different way to use your stamps. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.